First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, the one to the eldest great millstone, and shout out to Ishtar Yakim how and by being to the marriage. Continue off where I left off. Don't get Jeremiah 15:24. I have laid a snare for thee. Thou art also taken, O Babylon. Thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. He laid a trap, and Babylon wasn't aware. Who that's these other nations, are getting tired of America, As it happens, these efforts are inconsistent with Trump's insistency that allies do more for themselves. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo responded to the news of British initiative saying the responsibility falls to the United States to take care of their ships. The sad reality is, however, is that America's European allies cannot protect their ships without American help. Even the French Foreign Ministry had to admit that any European effort would naturally have to be coordinated with the U.S. on their operational level. The International Institute for Strategic Studies estimate that it would cost European countries $110 billion to defend freedom of navigation. That is more than the annual defense budgets of Britain and France combined. It isn't happening anytime soon, regardless of brave talk about European strategic autonomy. Pacific nations, moreover, may not want Australian military training for fear of antagonizing China when Australian secretary guarantees are not on offer and would suffice against a threat of China's magnitude anyway. And America's first hero might not see much to dislike. In the past 70 years, the U.S. has allowed more and more of the security burden to migrate from allies onto the U.S. Both of this week's initiatives would relieve some pressure from U.S. forces as the U.S. tries to prioritize its efforts away from the Gulf to manage China's challenge. Both are undertaken by trusted American allies. It may prove to be harbinger of a more balanced relationship among strong states of the West. That would be a good outcome for the U.S., but only if allies were choosing to do more consistent with American interests. Everybody count on America, but America's gonna let them down. I was not aware. I'm not gonna get that one. Our daughter, I'll read a snare for thee. Jeremiah 51:7. Behold, has been a golden cup. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. That made all the earth drunken. Nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. How are the nations mad? They drunk of the philosophy. They trusted in America. They believed in this place, cold-heartedly. Reality, this place ain't nothing. Ain't nothing special. Everybody's tired of America, These other countries are. And look, that's what it says. America pays its dues in the age of Trump. To take a financial example, European Union countries did not develop a so-called special purpose vehicle for funding business with Iran to support American efforts. There are billion means to circumvent dollar primacy because they object so stridently to American policy on Iran. They object. No one wants to deal with America and how they feel. They object. Just don't want to be part of it. They don't want to hear it. America trying to, the SPV won't succeed in the near term, but it shows that American European allies are so rattled by Trump's Iran policy and so exasperated by profligacy of U.S. sanction that they're looking to limit American financial power. American friends are choosing to disassociate. American friends are choosing to disassociate themselves, believing their interests are better served without American strength. See, look at that. American friends are choosing to dissociate themselves, believing their interests are better served without America. No one likes American ideas. When they give an idea, they say, yeah, let us do this on. No one wants to deal with America. Look at this. It tells you right here they're getting tired of America. American friends, which are the EU, the European Union, like Britain and England and Germany, over there in the in Europe, these are American friends they're talking about, are choosing to disassociate themselves. They don't want to be like, yeah, get away from me, believing their interests are better served without American strength. See, no one is messing with America. It seems the rest of the world is losing faith that the U.S. is a reliable partner. Look at this. Look at this. I need to save this article. I really do. Look at this. Look at this. No one. Look at this. The scriptures prophesy about this. Babylon been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made the earth drunken. Therefore the nations drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Look at this. No, America is a bullshit. It's a bullshitter. It's con artists, you call it. Con artists. It seems the rest of the world is losing faith that the U.S. No one's dealing with America. Everybody's about to bomb this place. Like, yeah, you just stay over there. That's how they feel. Like, you just go do your own thing. Yeah. So no one's messing with America like that. Walking away slowly, just corner eyeballing them, just like, yeah, just. And taking other interests into account as well as its own, the U.S. is ceasing to be a country that its allies come for the help. Look, no one's coming for America. They're not asking America for their help. They're not asking America for help. They're not reliable, this country. Solving problems. On the contrary, American allies think the U.S. is the cause of their increasingly tenuous security. They blame America for having to worry about the security every 5 minutes because, America's the devil. Australian and British initiatives may not succeed, with the very fact that those proposals prove that the relation with close allies have frayed in systematically significant ways. This is what it looks like when the American-led international order comes to an end. So, yep, no one's dealing. Yep, that's what happens. Rejoice and be glad, and that a daughter of our hearts be destroyed. And I want to get that again. Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Nobody wants to deal with America no more. Revelations in 1 hour. Babylon. After these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, great glory, and his earth was lightened with having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. They drunk of her wine. They drunk of her philosophy. They believed in her that she's going to protect their country, give them military might, support, and all this. And it's been a lie. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. The merchants of the earth are rich through her abundance. They have drunk of her wine, the wrath of her, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. But that's it on that. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and double honor to Elder Millstone, and salutations to all y'all came out of Highland Bowers. Till next time, I say shalom.